Welcome to the fourth week of 2024. So it's a time when the year is gracefully unfolding and the cosmic energies are guiding us towards deeper insights. I trust this message finds you in a space of contemplation and readiness for the magic that January the 22nd through to the 28th holds for us. So as we embrace on the energy of this week, it's a call to go within, to reflect, to pause, and to acknowledge the growth that is silently unfolded in our lives. So whether you're finding stillness in your thoughts, walking the quiet paths of winter, know that the universe is aligning to provide moments of profound understanding for you. This week, the cosmic tapestry invites us, encourages us to dive into introspection, to explore the depths of our thoughts, to find the wisdom that lies beneath the surface. It's a time to connect with the quiet whispers of our soul and align our actions with our truest intentions. I'm truly grateful to have you here, companions on this cosmic journey. Together, let's explore the energies of the week, unveil the cosmic insights, and find the peace that comes from embracing the natural ebb and flow of life. Now, stay tuned as we navigate the cosmic currents from January the 22nd to the 28th. I'm excited to share my insights with you, offer you guidance, and be a part of your journey as we tap into the transformative energies of this reflective week. I wish you a serenity and a week filled with profound self-discovery. So let's turn to the tarot cards, look at your personal highlights of the week through your sun, your moon, and your rising signs. And if you're not aware of what your moon or rising sign are, you can just simply go to my website. The information is below and it's absolutely free. Okay, let's embrace the cosmic wisdom together. I'll meet you over there. Welcome, Taurus. This is your weekly focus for January the 22nd through to the 28th, 2024. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thanks for being here. And let's get right to the cards, shall we? Let's see what they have in store for us this week. Our underlying energy is the Three of Cups. Well, it's about having fun, for goodness sakes. It's about joy. There could be good news coming in here this week for you. Some really good, fantastic news that you want to celebrate. And I get that, I heard because of the advancement on your path. So there is some kind of move forward for you. Maybe it is taking that thought and writing it down on a piece of paper. Maybe it is sending off that email. Maybe it is showing up for that interview. Maybe it is asking the boss for a raise. Whatever it might be. Maybe you meet the person of your dreams. Whatever it might be. Okay? There's a lot here about celebration, about happiness, about joy in your life. So allowing it to come in, getting together with other people and celebrating something, and it's celebrating something that moves you forward on your path. You're excited about it. Our first card is the Four of Swords. So watch your health. Okay, we do have a full moon on the 25th, I believe. And a lot of times when we get to full moons and new moons, we are very much affected by that moon changing from a new moon to a full moon to a full moon to a new moon energy. So we don't have the energy sometimes that we normally would when these kind of occurrences happen in the sky. Saying that, it doesn't all have to be done today. So don't burn yourself out. Don't try and do too much too often. Take rest. Take time to rest for yourself. Take time to pull it back a little bit. Okay? Honor you. Because I think your world is radically changing. Okay? And you are going to want that energy going forward. So you want to make sure that you're ready for the experience. Watching our health, taking care of ourselves. Because if we're not feeling well, we can't do anything that is going to be productive, that's going to move us in the direction that we want to be moved. The Eight of Swords, our perceptions change. We thought we were trapped. We thought we painted ourselves in a corner. We thought we couldn't go forward in a certain way. And we're finding out that we can go forward. We're seeing it for the first time ever. Maybe something is unveiled to us, some kind of wisdom, some kind of knowledge, some kind of clarity or guidance comes in. But where we thought we were blocked, where we thought we couldn't move forward, we're starting to see exactly how we can do that. Will it take planning? Probably. Will it take strategy? More than likely. Will it take us showing up committed on a daily basis consistently? Chances are absolutely. Can we move forward in the way we want? Yes. We understand now what was holding us back, or why we couldn't move forward, or what needed to change in our lives. And now we're in the process of changing those things so that we can move forward in the way we desire. Our third card is the Nine of Swords. Okay, there's our blanket, okay? That's our comfort. And we've kicked it off to the side. We've let worry and concern consume us in some ways, allowing us to take this negative path and allowing us to see the lack rather than the abundance. So this would be a good week for you to do some kind of gratitude in the morning, in the evening, throughout the day. Just being more present and in the moment and seeing the beauty that is already around you. To know that regardless of what is bothering you at this point in time, it will work out. You will get through it. You will survive. And you will be stronger for it. Or maybe more knowledge and wisdom for it. A large percentage of what we imagine as our future, especially when we are looking at the negative parts, never happens. So maybe this is a time to get a little bit more big picture kind of energy in your thoughts. Of not looking at maybe what tomorrow's going to bring, but what about 6 weeks down the road? What's that going to look like? What's 3 months down the road going to look like? A year, 5 years? And give it some thought. Absolutely. Okay, let's go to our first card here. We've got the Knight of Cups for work and career. It is time to enjoy yourself in what you do 110% of the time. This is a time that it's like this window of opportunity is opening for you to step towards your dream, your goal. Now, maybe it's in another country. Maybe you need to travel to experience the culture and see if that's really where you want to. And this is work. This is career. Maybe your company has decided to ship you off somewhere to open up a new branch or to, lay down the details or go and run this portion of the company. But this has joy in it for you. This is something that you like to do. This is something that you love. This is something that you can't wait to do each day when you have the opportunity. It's like, yeah, it's going to be that kind of day. And this is about bringing it in on a consistent level so that every day you are working within your joy center. This could be where you're starting to say, I want to go in this direction. This is what I love, not what I'm doing, but this is what I love. Or maybe it's an extension of what you're already doing. But maybe it's about going back to school and learning something, or some kind of workshop to attend, to grow your knowledge, to grow your wisdom, to grow your talents, your abilities, your strengths. And if you're looking for work, you really want to look for something that aligns with who you are, not just the paycheck, because you're not going to be happy with that for long. And then you're just going to be looking for something else. So maybe you take that job just to, be able to pay the bills, but it doesn't stop there, that you get that job. It has to, this right now, it's asking you to stop worrying about all the little stuff and put your eye on the prize. Put your eye on the prize of where you want to go, of what you want to bring in to your reality, what you want to create, what you want to extend in your life as far as utilizing your talents, your abilities, your potential on a deeper level, on a full level. Okay, love, relationships. We have the Ten of Cups here. This is your happily ever after. This tells me there's going to be a beautiful week when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to finding your happy center in that relationship. I think you're going to get along with people this week. You're going to, and we have the Three of Cups, and that's celebrating with friends. So there is some kind of joy to be had here within your relationships, platonic and romantic. Now, when I talk about love and relationships, it's always, yes, it could be your significant other, it could be romantic, but it could also be platonic. It could be a best friend or a co-worker that you feel close to, or somebody in the community, in the family. But this is just, it's like everything just kind of goes smoothly. It goes with the flow. It's exactly what the friendship or the love should be like this week, and you provide that energy. But there's this celebration. There's a celebration that goes with people, goes with the people you love, the experiences that you're going to have. There's a lot of love in this relationship. Actually, the Knight of Cups, even that could be a relationship that actually starts in the workplace. So, and yeah, I briefly have a little chart of where the planets are going to be and stuff, and there's really nothing popping in the sky for you, but the cards are saying it's going to be an incredible week. Maybe you propose, or you get proposed to, or you're moving, the relationship starts moving in the direction that you want it to move, or something happens to make that bond a little stronger and deeper. If you are dating, you could meet your soulmate. You could meet the person of your dreams. You could meet that person that's going to walk the rest of your path with you. But there's a lot of joy and a lot of celebration within the overall cards. Now, the first three cards that came out was, telling you to take it easy on yourself, to not beat yourself up, to not wear yourself down. But all the surrounding cards are just beautiful. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, when we utilize this in spirituality, well, we want to think of our tomorrows. We want to invent them in our minds. We want to grow our thoughts, our dreams. We want to stretch that horizon for all that can be going forward in our lives. And that could be places to travel to, things to learn, growing our wealth could be another thing. Because if we're doing something that we love doing, chances are the money just goes along with it. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. We may be considering, as we move into midweek to the end of the week, when we do have a full moon, and that's in home and family, that full moon. So maybe also in that Ten of Cups, you understand what isn't working within the relationship, and you decide to take the bull by the horns. No pun intended. To create the environment, to say this doesn't work in the relationship, this is not going to be in the relationship any longer. This doesn't work in the home and family, it's not going to be a part of the home and family. Maybe it's time schedules, maybe it's vitality, maybe it's resources. But here we have the Wheel of Fortune, and this is, so when you're meditating, when you are in prayer, when you are contemplating your steps forward, this is a time when you are going to see what needs to be left in the past, absolutely. And you're also going to be seeing what you envision as your best life ever, and stepping into that path as well. So we are understanding that the wheel is always turning, and with it, things have to drop off on one side and come in new on the other. So we could be entering a brand new season in our lives. We could be writing a new chapter in our lives. So that could be journaling. Absolutely. We could do it through journaling. We could do it through meditation, through prayer. But it's understanding. It's about looking at things this week and contemplating. What things do I not need to take forward with me? What things aren't working in my life? What things has no value in my life? And what does bring value into my life? What works in my life? Where can I extend that in my life? Where can I broaden the horizon, bring more of that into being? We have the Emperor for home and family. So you're making a plan, you're making a strategy when it comes to your home, when it comes to your family, when it comes to your health and well-being, perhaps even. You are making the plan. You are creating a strategy for how to bring it into being. You could be redecorating a room. That could definitely be something that you would be doing here. You could be moving homes. Or going somewhere else and calling that a temporary home for a while. But it's important for there to be some kind of plan in motion here, some kind of strategy, some kind of knowing that if I take this step, it's good for these reasons. If I take that step, it benefits me in these ways. And then once you start to do that, expect it to happen exactly how you saw it or better. Let's get a Circle of Doors tarot card here. I get some kind of journey for you, whether or not it's a physical journey or a spiritual journey of some sort. The Knight of Cups is usually one of the things, and that's in work and career. So it could be the boss is asking you to go. Maybe you are looking for, maybe your town doesn't offer you what your skills, what your talents, what your potential actually, matches. And maybe you're looking out of town for something like that. Not working at home anymore, or not working through home, or not in your own neighborhood or community. We have the Mega of Keys, the Rebel. You're going to be a little bit of a rebel, are you, Taurus? Okay. Well, we're on to you now. So this would be, in a regular deck, the Queen, right? The flame never died. It was always smoldering deep within. She calls us to gather tinder and kindling, dusting off the old tales and sweet dreams. Together we ignite in the songs of revolution. She has distilled her creative powers like a fine liqueur, allowing her to turn any discarded raw materials into a transcendent masterpiece. By spending a lifetime mastering the rules, she has earned the right to break them. The Mega of Keys has perfected the powers of reinvention, for she sees the patterns in the chaos and can always make the old new again in her work and in herself. Dig through the discarded piles of your life, transform the memories and artifacts into fresh interpretations, and turn the familiar mundane into a timeless myth. Ask yourself what sorts of magic you've kept hidden for too long. What rules of proper behavior do you yearn to break? How can you teach us all to see a piece of the world in a whole new light? Your affirmations for this week are: my creativity is like the forest, it feeds and renews itself. I am most powerful when I am most prolific. I never lose track of my real good ideas. It's never too late for me to start. And we will get a Power Thought card here as well. And if you enjoyed the video, or you like something, or something came to you, try and leave it in the comments, but leave it just in emojis and let us try and figure it all out, okay? I think it'd be kind of fun if we did something like that. I have the perfect living space. I have the perfect living space. I see myself living in a wonderful place. It fulfills all my needs and desires. It is in a beautiful location and at a price I can afford. I get this moving for you, huh? So here it came out again in the Power Thought card. So you see yourself living in a wonderful space when fulfilling all your needs and desires. It's about beautiful location and at a price you can afford. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.